Um. Okay. I accidentally closed meld. There we go. Is my Twitch back as well? Yeah. Meld. Um. Well, for a starter, we'll actually unmute the audio, turn down the music. Games. Why not have? I don't. Okay. What? Oh no, that's why. There we go. Meld's still got a few issues it needs sorting out. How long? How long? How long? How long? Come on. How long? 5 minutes? And I've already got a bot coming in saying 5 viewers. Nah, man. Where's the... What's the word? Accomplishment. Buying viewers. You know? It's like, I've been live for 5 minutes. And it's like, oh, bye, bye, bye. Oh. Was it coming through? There, that one. I was like, oh, bye, 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 viewers. You know, block out the emptiness. Where's the accomplishment in spending money? Pokemon. Okay. Also live on TikTok now. Multi-select, here we go. Grookey. God, I've got so many. I've got 160. Ah! I'm colliding with other boxes now. Oh, wait, how many boxes is there? It's only 30 boxes. That's not a lot. I'm going to have to start releasing. Well, that sucks. I'm going to have to actually start releasing. Well, okay. Well, that's going to be a bit of a ball ache. Oh, that's going to take so long. Like, hang on. Oh, okay, hang on. That's gonna take so long if I go out and release them all one by one. Let's have a look. Is there a way to mass release in Pokemon Home. Even if I've got to put them all in Pokemon Home, that's going to take ages because I don't have an entire box. Can you mass release Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Oh. Okay, so you can by using Pokemon Home. Oh, that's so long. I've got to put them in Home and I've got... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I don't. Well, I'm quickly just gonna... Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. There we go. I finally learned my lesson. I'm gonna... put one down. Give it away. Back out. Back out. Save. Oh, that's gonna be such a ball ache. I've gone... Oh. Give me more boxes. This sucks. I like to see the big collection of pointless Pokemons I've got. And I'm not talking about all the ones I've got in Home. Damn, bro. Pokemon. Pokemon Shield. Do I have to specifically put them in Home, or can I just do it from Home? I remember when this first came out. I got so gassed in about a year. Was it 9 months? 3 months? I can't remember. When did I get that? Oh, wait, no, I did, didn't I? Well, so I've got 1, 2, not my shiny, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 of my genuine shinies. That's gonna be all ache. Okay, select more. Release. Select more. Imagine if I did get the shiny and I didn't notice and I'm just releasing it. Release. Select more. Should just be able to select an entire box. It's not fair. God, I sure like to complain, don't I? Select. Release. Bye bye. Release. Select more. That's okay. That's just stupid. I should be able to just release as many as I want. Well, like this. Stupid game. Stupid game. We'll close it to then open it and then. Oh. got 673. Look, there's all Kanto. I'm missing a lot of Johto. Got quite a bit of Gen 4. Got quite a bit of Gen 5. Gen 6. I'm missing Gen 7. I'm missing basically all the mythics. Then I've got all of Gen 8. And I've got barely anything. Well, I don't even think I've got anything of Gen 9. How fun. It's just so much fun! Now I've just got to release even more Grookeys. See, I like to see all my Grookeys or all the Pokemon that I hatch. Just to be like, I went through this many. To be honest, I do have the number count. So. Okay. Release. Select more. Boom, 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 boom. $24. Ah, you tried to stay, did you? Nah. You're being sent off to a better place. Being released into the wild. Imagine if Pokemon were real and breeders actually existed like this. Like, on this level. They would ruin the ecosystem so much. And, like, the food chains and stuff. Because imagine, I'm just releasing 160 monkeys in the wild. They'll be eating so many berries and stuff that other things that rely on them won't get a chance. It's insane. Well, however, they could save Pokemon from going extinct. Because eventually, if there was only one Grookey left. Never mind, that's just insults at the end of the day. I selected the ones. Select small. You know what? That's fine. We'll leave it that. We're here for shiny hunting, not storage cleaning. Those were not the words I was looking for, but they're the words I use. Also, I'm going to turn my light on. I'm being a little dark on the left. Never leave. YouTube analytics. Okay. I can now use one hand again. I like staring at the analytics on YouTube. I also like looking at the bitrate chart on Twitch. Just do. I don't understand my obsession with analytics, to be honest. Is that a vape? No, it's a. Oh my god. I went on this the other stream, but it's funny to bring up. Jacksepticeye on his second channel released a video of him predicting the vines because he used to watch that many. I was watching in bed about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I was about to fall asleep. I was getting to that point, my eyelids getting heavy. That video came on, and it was like all the vines. Honestly, man, just like oxygen's not enough anymore. I need flavored air.
No. Never use. Honestly, just that one initial strawberry, blueberry, peppermint. I honestly don't know. I know. Look, I've tried it and I don't like it. It's weird. It tingles. No, it's not actually a vape. It's a Joy-Con. It's a gaming controller because of Switch. Imagine if I actually just started vaping. I would never, but imagine if I just rocked up to training, just into the sports hall. That would have been jokes. Also, I think I'll get kicked out. You're too old. True. Honestly, I didn't get mad. Honestly, I'm of legal age. I'm too old. You know, it's only for the youths. Hello, death counter. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's 161. Boom. 162. I also got a bit on the elbow whilst I was sleeping the other night, and it's really annoying because I can't place my elbow on anything now. Not shiny. Um, 163. Nope. It's not it, my guy. It's just not it. If I can get another 100 eggs hatched before I leave for volleyball, well, that's leaves me 260. Then if I do another 200, 300 tonight, then that gets me top the odds. Oh no, because it took me 100 to get. Last one. It took me 2 hours to get 100, or 2.5, I think. How long was last stream? I can't remember. It took me a fair few hours, so. Okay. Pokemon. Box. Is that a weed? No, wow, I did not clear that many boxes, did I? Oh, 30, 16, 19, 20, 20, 12, 15. I still got 100. I didn't save, did I? I didn't save clearing those boxes. Ah, I'm an idiot. Because what? 30, 16, 90. Yeah. I didn't save those other 100 cleared. I only cleared 100, so I've still. $30, $60, $90, $150, $180. Am I being brain dead? Am I failing maths right now? One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. So yeah, so it is 30, 60, 90, 112, 112, 120, 150. And I cleared 100. Am I being dense right now? Okay, I'm going back on the YouTube stream because then I can actually go and play back. Okay, stop. Slow down. Can I play back speed? $30, 60, 90, 9. It is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So that is 120, 150, 165. Am I being dumb? I'm so confused. Because I should only have 60. But I... This is hurting my head. So box 18, we'll avoid that because we'll add that on the end. Box 19 has 30. Box 20 makes it 60. 21 makes it 90. 22 makes it 150. 23 makes it... Yeah, just say one. Oh my god, my brain is being so utter brain dead. Get me a calculator. Stay in school, kids. Actually, no. Stay in school and pay attention. Calculator. So I've got Pokemon. There's 30 Pokemon in a box. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've somehow... Okay, so I've somehow missed... I've somehow missed hatching. 1, 2, 3. Hang on then, plus that. What? 4, 20, 20. I've somehow missed hatching 100 eggs on 95. Am I being... I feel like I'm being such an idiot here. Because... Am I being an idiot? I don't know. This is starting to hurt my head. Because, like... Because 160 should only be 5 boxes. But I've somehow... 19? I've somehow got 7 full boxes, so I get. No, but then that maths. This is why you stay in school and pay attention. Because my head is generally just so confused on the maths right now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 full boxes of 30 Grookeys. So that's 240 plus that 20 on the first page where the eggs are being stored is 260. I've missed hatching 100 eggs. Where? I guess I've done that 100 egg goal I wanted to do in today's stream. My brain's starting to hurt. Because I've... Also, why is that cross? I guess... okay, easy video idea, solving the mystery of the missing 100 eggs I miscounted. That's so confusing. How did I miss 100 eggs? No, I didn't though. Well, I guess either way. My brain hurts. My brain hurts and my stomach's inside out now. No, because I swear I heard it. You know what? I don't know. I'm closer to that shiny odd, so... Unless I've done it wrong, which then I'm not. And I'm just putting false stats in. I just don't know. Honest man, you said I wasn't at all, but I wanted to. Sort of watching. My brain's broken. That's just what I'm gonna be like wondering what happened. Is those 100 eggs? Because 100's a lot to have forgotten to click just a button. Also, just a lot of eggs to hatch. That took me like 2.5 hours. Unless it didn't save. How? Unless... I don't know anymore. My brain just can't comprehend how any of this could have happened. Egg 263, I guess. Somehow. See, now I'm just hoping for it to be the shiny even more. See, this is another reason why I don't like releasing them, is so I can keep track easily. I mean, even when I had them, apparently I couldn't keep track. Two, 6, 5. Be the shiny. Grr. You know what? I'm gonna say we'll let it roll. I won't. Because it's an answer I don't know. And I need to know how I miscounted 100 Pokemon. Like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 8. That would have been 18. 21, 24. So that's 240 plus a 2... Ah! My God, I was up there on nothing. Waiting. Yeah, you said that I'm not needed. You said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't all, but I wanted it. Just too afraid of the fall. You won't be there at all. Oh my God. Oh. Around the world, around the world. Egg. Give me the egg. Do, 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 do. Too far. I don't... I'm trying to think. Unless it didn't know, because... We're checking previous VODs. That's what we're going to do. Twitch channel. Here we go. Because I didn't do the first bit, or the first shiny hunt stream on YouTube. Let's see if okay, Dan streams 23. Go follow on Twitch. Videos. It was the failed Among Us stream. Shiny hunting. Here we go. Okay. Show me the maths. Can I change the speed? Okay, that's hatching. Okay, so I'm hatching some eggs from the stream. Hi, Shiny. How's it going? How's your day, morning, evening, afternoon? Okay, where do I go in my box? That's me moving my overlay. Shocker. Okay. Show me the box you... Okay. Wait. So box 19. That's 20 Pokemon I start with. Right. You know what? Easy YouTube short right there. Solving the mystery of the 100 eggs. What the hell? Hi, Shiny. Why? I'm so... My brain just can't. Because I've had 100 eggs go missing. Just... Poof, vanished. Oh, well, not poof, vanished, but... The opposite appeared. I didn't count. $266. Okay. Alright. ChatGPT start writing the script. Kidding. Where's the creativity of getting AI to do it? Like, at least when you hire someone, it's someone else's creativity. Not everyone in the world's. Not a shiny. 267. Waiting for all these years just to see you come back home. Come on. No! 269. Nice. No! We missed 169. No! We missed funny number. Well, a number with the funny number in. 269. The next true funny number is going to be 420. Smoke weed every day. I do not condone drugs illegally. See, this just doesn't feel right hunting anymore because I've just somehow missed 100 eggs. But I didn't? Also, hang on, can I just, like, settings? There we go. See, that's just it. That feels like too many to scroll through right now. And I've cleared 100. What is happening? What did I... Too afraid of the fall, you weirdo. Oh, so I've got a funny story. So on after Friday stream, I went to volleyball. Like I said I was going to do. It's before volleyball stream like this one because I had the time and volleyball on Fridays very late. So I might be streaming later again. But on Friday I went to volleyball and I was paying because it's recce, so it's not like a club thing or anything. It's just people who play can come along. So I was paying, and the guy who runs it came up to me and went, he was at the desk, kneeling down. He's a tall guy because he's a volleyball player. Kneeling down. He looks at me and he's like, "Hi, Dan." He's like, "You know, people complaining, well, not complaining about your team." I'm like, "Oh, yeah?" He was like, "Yeah, they're saying you're too strong. Well, not you're too strong, but the fact you're in rotation." I'm like, I mean, okay. So I sort of go back to everyone I play with because obviously I used to be part of the juniors team, and so we still play with them for this rest of the summer. So I went to them and was like, "You know, people have apparently been complaining about us running middles and being in rotation," and unanimously, everyone pretty much all went, "Well, we're not in rotation. We're in rotation for one time. It's just a coincidence that I'm next to the setter and an outside." And yes, we do it all the time because I am a middle blocker. I like to run middles. I like that quick to be. So, it's not my fault. It's just a coincidence that, like, it's even with 7 people. So if you know anything about volleyball rotations, front right it's 2, and the back right is 1. And you go around from back right to front middle to front left to back middle. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you're at 2 and you rotate, you have to rotate off and then rotate on. It's just a somewhat coincidence that when the setter of the team is at 2, I'm at 3, we have an outside at 4, and the opposite at 1 to run 10s. It's just a coincidence. But people are complaining, apparently. Or bringing it up to James. Well, newsflash. It's good experience for beginners to get used to middles. And if they're experienced players, they should know how to deal with a middle. Just saying! One, 271 even. But no, it's funny that people complain about middles. It's not my fault. My set is amazing, and I love him. Why aren't you shiny? I want this to be shiny so I can then start the next shiny hunt and actually keep track properly and not somehow get 100 eggs, 100 Pokemon. But it's not funny or fair. But it's not my fault. I can block and can run middle. Honestly, get good. If you have an issue with us running middles, good luck in competitions. God, it's so fun running middles when you have a setter who can set middle, shall I say. Because some setters can set outsides or opposite, but they can't set middles. I had a setter one time who could set middles better than outsides. Did I miss that one? No. 273. It's like, I can understand the frustration, but at the same time, I feel like it's easier to block when you know that opposite's not there, especially for the fact when usually in recreational sessions, whoever's at 3 or is front middle is setter. I feel like it just makes it easier for them because they only have to block either straight in front of them or to the right, they aim blocking that way because it's hard to go from the middle to then go to one of the outside or the opposite to block, to then jump up, land, find the ball and get to the ball and set the ball. Especially if it's not a very good receive because it was a strong hit. So, I feel like it's just easier because they know it's going to be one or two places. And the thing is, though, that's what actually he has been sending me more than outside. God, I love my Sarah. I love my husband. So, you know, it's going to be one or two places. Because very rarely will he probably set 10. And very rarely will he set pipe. Plus, there's been people who run pipes at those sessions. I feel like pipes are even... No, they're not. They're not harder to block. They're really not. I've blocked more pipes in middles. Actually, have I blocked more pipes in middles? I think I've blocked more pipes in under 18 tournament, but in National League, I think I've blocked more middles. Either way, it's just good experience, and it's, you have an issue, set the net higher. Well, we still beat it. I'm getting too much of an ego. I need, what's the word? Not humiliating. What's it? Ego, you need... Humbling. That's it. I feel like just one massive block against me will humble me so hard. Because, like... Look, I can understand the pain and the frustration. But, you know, it's going to be even more annoying in games when it matters. So, you know, get used to it. Well, let's say generally just playing do Recce. But then if you just do Recce, you're not going to learn. Plus, I'm part of another Recce group that, like... They don't do rotations, but they'll do stuff like they'll do in games. Well, actually, no, they probably don't do them in games. Well, they probably don't do it as light-heartedly as they do in games. But they still run some hella stuff. Like, they still run Season Ds. They'll run pipes. They'll run 10s. They'll run middles. Only difference is, though, with this, is the fact that we're in one rotation. We're in a rotation for one rotation. Don't know the words or how to contradict them. Either way, suck it up, Buttercup. Wah! Oh. Where is it? 276. Why do I have my protections on 572? Or 752? I think I had my predictions on 752. Which is a lot of eggs. 277. Let's say if they have such an issue, Harry, who sets the teams, don't have to put us on the same team, but please, look. If me and my Sarah sets me absolute brilliant middles, I will never stop praising him. I just put us on the same team, we'll still smash outside. He's just a good Sarah. And I would not be such a good hitter without him. Because I know the moment I play for the other team next season, I'm not going to be able to hit middles. I can feel it in my gut. Okay, I miscounted. So yeah, see, I would understand if I had less eggs hatched, or more, especially 100. It's not like it's 5 or 10. It's 100. Drifting without you, drifting. God, I can waffle on about volleyball a lot, can't I? Drifting. Harry, the guy who sets the teams, can just change it if he wants. But he ain't going to. Unless. I'm going to say that. Watch me go to Reki today and he's going to be like, yeah, so I'll switch your teams up a little bit. I'm going to have to avoid who you can ask. Also, I feel like some of the uni students I used to go, who've gone home for the summer, they used to do some crazy stuff. Only difference is that it just wasn't middles. Plus, some of those teams used to actually play full rotations. Like, if they got the entire 6 people they wanted, they would actually play entire rotations. Or have a designated setter. We don't. It's just we have one setter in 2 rotations. And it just so happens I get him when he's setting 4 and middle to me. I'm gonna miss my setter husband. I don't know how many eggs I've just got. I'm gonna get another egg because I feel like that might that definitely will fill up the line. If not, well. Uh, 3 years ago, 1 month today. She went to him down the hall. Also, wait, I just thought about another volleyball thing. Is that organising an indoor competition or tournament? Are they going to complain when we actually play rotations in that tournament because we'll actually want to win and not just play for fun? Oh no, we are playing for fun, but we like to play rotations. But in Reki, it's like hard. Plus, it's gonna suck because I spent this entire season playing middle and also backcourt. I like playing backcourt. Do you know how last season how much I missed the sting of a receive? Oh my god! What is it when you're into pain? What is it when you're into pain? What's it called? Anyway, I enjoy the sting of a strong serve or strong hit against the arms. I like having to react to it or chasing the balls. I was so good at chasing balls. The amount of times I nearly threw myself into walls or benches chasing balls. Pause. It's fun, but next season I will be middle, and the team will have lib. Well, they probably have libs, plural. They probably got 2, maybe even 3. Not at the same tournament or comp, but they'll definitely have 2 or 3 on the team, and it's gonna suck. Let me play backcourt. I spent all season playing backcourt. It's gonna suck. That save. So look how many hours I've put into this. 290. I think I put 200 in before I even started shiny hunting. Just took me that long to complete the game. Well, the story, the DLC, and the Pokédex. And I've still yet to actually complete the Crown Tundra or Isle of Armor. Is it called Isle of Armor? DLC? I can't remember. I still need to get the DLC for... What's it called? Scarlet Violet. That's it. So, that's fun. Time begins. Time begins. Oh, okay. Let's. Also, I'm so glad they brought the DLC out. Although I feel like it's kind of scummy that it was like 40 quid or whatever. Isle of Armor, yeah, I was right. Because they brought they brought Talonflame in. Because wait, am I being stupid? Was Talonflame always in the original decks? Good silence. Do they don't they keep, no? Because like he would be. Sort A to Z. I don't know way to. You have GH chicken. Yeah, man. Yeah, so there's no Talonflame in the base game. And Talonflame's one of my favourite birds. Oh, early root birds, should I say. No, he's still one of my favourite birds in the game. Because, like, first off, it's an early bird, so easy root. Also, it's kind of quick. It's also fire. I like fire. A firebird's a sick thing. Like a phoenix. Like, I know there's Moltres, which is technically a phoenix. But still, you put fire and a bird, most people, mainly me, will associate it to a phoenix of some sort. Although saying that, although I really like phoenixes, there's like mythical creatures and whatnot, Zapdos is my favourite trio bird. That's why I'm Instinct on Pokemon Go. It's probably the only time I've actually ever picked yellow in something. I know, Hufflepuff. I didn't pick that. That's my personality, apparently. Although probably since COVID, I'm not that social butterfly as I was when I was a kid. But I still put people before myself. Not a courage, but Nah. Just also, I've got a new video out! And also some TikToks and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts about it. I'm actually putting effort into content this time. I also made a funny little TikTok. Oh! Eggs. What is it? 290? No, 286. Which I'm curious how they're doing. Probably not very well. First name... It's and last first name Chris Sick name. Had a baby, it's a boy. Black call for Chris. It's a baby. Had a baby, it's a boy. No thanks, wrong number. Who is it? It's Chris. You had a baby. It's something I've seen. That was a funky little jam TikTok did to say I disconnected. Okay. Someone's desperate for attention. Is it connected back to my back? It still says it's going. Betrayer. It betrayed me. Why? Like. Oh, was it just melds on my PC that? Oh, it might just be my PC that lost connection. Took a long way down. God, TikTok's so desperate for attention. Can I just say, having to use their live streaming app to stream, then doing a do 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 in your ear when you disconnect. So desperate for attention. Okay, now it's 290. What was I doing? Analytics. Damn. Short. Also, explain to me why I'm more proud of this. No, not that. This. I'm more proud of that short than I am of my actual main video of it. It makes me happy seeing it. I don't know why. It just makes me happy and warm inside. It makes me want to kick my feet. I need to shut up, man. This can be the end. How far away am I from that? Oh, you're not even got your arms crossed. Curse you. This can See, I started a brand new Instagram page for my clips because I wanted separate from my life one. So if you want to see the Instagram reels, which is just going to be the same as the TikToks and YouTube Shorts, let's be real, Dan.clips on Dan.clips23 on Instagram. Because you got to keep that branding. Sure. Now let's have a look at how's it going on TikTok. I feel like YouTube's probably doing the best because it's YouTube.
I was in actual shock. Like, I didn't.
Cool, Talia Ma just talked about her birth. I watched a live stream. Yeah. So, one of them, which to us I did post yesterday. Like, well, I say yesterday, about 2 o'clock this morning. Oh my god, can I just say how much more fun it is editing actual content when there's something there? I probably shouldn't be saying this on Twitch when I've got a literal boss that I edit for. Do you know how much fun it is? And how much, like, I edit for someone. It gives me burnout in 5 minutes because I'm just sat there and there's just nothing. There's nothing to edit to. There's nothing to edit from. There's just no context in anything. Like, I talked about negatives, like, the stream 4 days ago. I talked about, maybe even 5 days ago, I talked about negative space in my timeline. This guy. Oh my god. No. Anyway, it was fun actually editing again. The only reason why I started picking this up again is because another client I had asked me if I wanted to edit one of their videos. And this was like when I had like complete burnout from editing. Bit of a creative block because I tried to pick up photography and that just wasn't. Well, the fact it wasn't going well, but it's the fact like I've been doing photography in the same place for about 10 years. You can only take pictures of the same thing so much without having new ideas. And I've got some like creative ideas. It's just I don't have the equipment or the facilities. I don't think you've got the facilities for that. To do it. Like I want to do some not optical illusion stuff, but I want to experiment with shapes and people and casting, but I don't have light or the materials to do it, nor the stands or room, because like I don't know if you've seen my bedroom. This is all it is. My house isn't very big to do that stuff. Do I just go to outside? But then I'm going to need lighting, and I don't have lighting. That's something I am looking into and wanting. I have it on my wish list. Is some lighting. But no. But big lighting's expensive. And the biggest lighting I put on the list is 270 quid. And it's like this big is it 22 inch? I want to say it's 22 inch. Basically, it's this big massive LED light. And look, I've heard that LED lights are perfectly fine to use, and I'm not hating against LED lights, but I'm just saying the main reason why I'm picking it is because of how small it is. Because it's obviously LED, it's just a light, so it's thin. I can just pop it, and if I need to put it away, I can just slide it down something. But it's still a lot, and then I need a stand, and then I need the power source for it. I was looking to get some, because I quite like going outside and doing shoots, and I did some night shoots with some lightsabers, because my brother got some lightsabers, at night on the field, and it's like, yeah, they're really cool, but I wish there was just more light, so I looked into getting some portable lighting, like, you know, if it's just tubes or actual light. They're still expensive, especially at the size you would need to be well lit at dark. So, or at least the ones I was looking at, because I just couldn't find any good, cheap, durable, budget ones. Well, no, okay, I shouldn't say budget, because budget's a loose term. Because budget can change on the context of it. Because, cool. If you take, like, budget skateboards, for example, 30-40 quid. You know? Maybe even 20 quid if you want a crap one from a toy store. But, like, that 40 quid, you could buy... If you look for, like, proper skateboards, high-end, proper skating brand... A deck could be 40 quid. A deck could be 60 quid. But then if you compare it to a PC, like a budget gaming PC, 600, 700 quid. A budget home, like, computer, 300, 400. So budget's a loose term. That probably wasn't right. But a semi-cheap option for lighting for outside. Which... I couldn't find. So, for these LED panels, I want to use LEDs because they're small, they're thin, they're probably lighter weight than lights. Plus, you just don't have to carry around, because obviously, you look at proper studios, they've got the big, massive... Ow! They've got the actual light, then they've got the dome, then the diffuser. So that's just a lot to begin with, and if you're going out, because like my concern going to uni is like if I do night shoots, I'm gonna have to carry around some stuff. I don't mind some, like if they've got some cheap lightings, I can strap it on bag. But if I gotta carry a big lighting, that's an issue. But when it comes to like bigger shoots, I'm gonna need more stuff, and like I'm not learning to drive right now. I do want to eventually learn to drive, but I don't want to learn to drive before I move off to uni, because I probably won't have a car during uni. I probably won't have a car for a few years after uni, to be honest, until I can actually make some decent income. So, what's the word I'm looking for? What I'm thinking about doing, if I was to get any sort of transporting vehicular thing, it'll probably be a bike, like a motorbike, because I can get one of those big carry cases you can put on the back. Do you need an A1 license for that though? That's the thing. To be honest, I feel like even a bike A1 license would so better to have. Plus now I'm actually old. I'll be old enough to get an A1 license. How old do you have to be for an A1 license? Also, I want to try and get a bike before the whole new bike license act come in. A1 biking license age. I know it's 17. So what am I thinking about? I was thinking of an A2. Yeah. So I can get an A1 now, but it just means I'm gonna do it. I want to try and do things when they make sense. It's like the 296. Because like if I knew I would have a car and be able to drive at uni, sure, I'll learn to drive now. Damn. But I know I won't be able to afford it, nor am I learning to drive right now, so there's no point. But I am aware I will need to somehow transport. Come on, be shiny. Transport equipment some way, somehow. You mother trucker. So I'm hoping. So a bike would somewhat make sense, because it's not like I need to carry absolute massive stuff unless I need massive lights. But if it's gonna be massive lights, it's gonna need a power source, so it won't be portable. So those bauble lights will probably be smaller. Why can't you just be shiny? So, I feel like just a bike would do for camera, lens, strap some light on the side, just don't crash. But, well, no. Either way, what you gotta do? 300. Done 40 eggs in an hour. Plus, then also LED light. Why can't I just? I've got one too many eggs. Not good. Like, I looked at the Elgato key light. And it's a sleek design. I'm pretty sure it's made of metal, so it's durable. However, I like to be able to not have to use an app or anything to control the lights, power and warmth or coolness of the light. So I'm looking at, what are they called? Men or something? Ooh. wish list. You attention seeking no thing. I haven't disconnected. Stop lying. Tech wish list. The Amaran. That's it. What did I know I said something stupid.
I'm looking at their lights, and they're not metal or anything. However, they have actual knobs on them, so that's nice to control the energy and the warmth and coolness of it. So I feel like they'll be pretty good to have, because I watch Araceli, or I miss when he was called Alpha Gaming, because now it's Senpai Gaming. I saw his video on them, and they look pretty good. They were alright. They were just are they? No, they're not expensive as Tequila, I don't think. Or the small panel's not expensive as Tequila, but the big 22-inch one that I was talking about, that's pretty spenny. That's nearly 300 quid. But that is a massive light, and you get given it. I think you get given a stand as well because it's just that heavy. Got your name, and what's like I say?
So I feel like lighting is a big thing. I'm also looking at getting a new camera, because I love my Lumix. Was it GH5? No, just the G5. I don't. The camera I have, which I use in my videos when I use a webcam. I use that. It's a Lumix DMC G5. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's a little... I'm not saying you can't use outdated cameras. Like, they still work perfectly fine. It still captures great pictures, but the film, it's not the greatest. Also, it's a macro lens. So if you don't know what any of that means, the macro, there's three type of sensor. Three type of sensors. There's a macro, standard, then full frame. Obviously standard's 16:9 format. The macro lens will any macro sensor, or 1/3 sensor, I think it is, will essentially double the field of view of your lens. So say you got a 50 to 200. I think that's what my other lens is. Why are you covering? Oh no, so it's a 45 to 200. So essentially that lens turns it into a 180, no, 170. No, I'm being idiot. 90. From a 90 to 400. So, yeah, that's why in all my old videos I had to have it literally up against the wall on a 14. Is it? Yeah, on a 14 millimeter lens. Damn, bro. Because, like, there's no way for me to show you other than the latest video. I think I zoomed in a little bit just to get a little bit of a blurry background. I think I literally zoomed it to maybe not even 25 millimeters. Super in my face. But a full frame. So the camera I'm looking at is a Lumix. Is it Lumix S5? Is a full frame sensor. What's a full frame DSLR? So full frame's a 35mm frame, which is, yeah, So it's closer to. Basically, what am I looking for? Mount. Basically, the center's a lot more open as well, which is good for vertical content as well. Also, it allows me to. Did I get one too many eggs again? Please don't tell me I did. Which would be nice because I quite like having. I got too many eggs. I like having the ability to crop what I want. So I am looking also getting a new camera, but that is not my highest priority because you could buy the best camera in the world, but if you have really crappy lighting, hey, you ain't never gonna capture good pictures. Also, if you don't have, oh my god, I've got hiccups. If you don't have the know-how, so that's very important as well. Whee. Bam. But my issue is my issue is with getting a new camera though, is my lenses. Because cameras can be expensive, and the G5, no D5, S5, S5. If I just put Lou, yeah, DCS5. That's what I'm looking at. That the body alone is 1.7, 1.6, which is a lot, especially if you don't have an income. Thank you everywhere I've applied for a job. So it's expensive, but secondhand can get £1,000 off. So I'm looking at secondhand ones for about 700 quid, which is still a lot. It is a lot. But I'm gradually saving there. But I then have to prioritize what I want. So I want lighting, do I want a camera, or do I save a couple hundred quid more and get a PC? Because right now I'm streaming off my laptop, and there's nothing wrong with this laptop. This laptop's really good. Like, I could play. The only games I think I struggle to play is Warzone. That's the only game I know. Oh, and Marvel Rivals, but Marvel Rivals is just because it's not optimized very well. Every other game I play works fine. Baldur's Gate, I think that's just not a writing issue, but I've got Baldur's Gate on my hard drive, not my actual computer or the laptop. So I think that's just an issue loading from the hard drive to the computer. That's the issue there. Maybe that's the issue with COD. This laptop's fine. It has done well for me the past year. Besides the little Wi-Fi and Bluetooth issues I've had. Because I think something got knocked inside. We literally had to replace the Wi-Fi chip in my laptop with the laptop, my old laptop that I used to use, that I edited and played my early videos on. So anything pre-Christmas 24 was all the old laptop. I was wanting to try and learn how, if I could 2 PC stream it, so play on one and then stream on the other. I don't think it will work very well. I don't think it's possible on laptops. Hello. You're alive. You awake. Okay. So, where were you going? Okay, bye-bye. So I thought, oh, there we go. I thought it would be possible to 2 PC set up it. It's not. I don't believe so. or at least not with the way I understood. Because with my mic, the entire interface I use is through my mic. All the audios, any music, alerts, game, me, all goes through my mic. All that audio also comes to me through the mic because I've got a direct relay. So anything I say, I can hear it this way. So I can get real close and I can hear myself, or I can get really far and I can still hear myself through the mic because I've got earphones in connected to the mic. I tried to have my headphones, but I don't think this can put out enough. What's the word? It's not. It can't put out enough power to basically use these. Also, I just think I was a bit of a moron because these don't have an aux port. So, I mean, I still use these headphones for gym when I used to go into places. It's just I've got IEMs now for at home when I'm using my microphone. So that's really fun. But it's all about what I'm, because I've got 2 saving accounts. I've got one for uni, and then one for if anything expensive I want come along. And I'm trying to prioritize that uni one more than that if anything comes along, because that uni one is to get me through uni. Not entirely, because obviously there's the maintenance loan, but for the first few weeks, possibly months, of not having a job or anything, that's what that money's for. Any what's the word? Luxuries. So night out, games, clothes. That's what that money. That's what that's money for. That's what that money is for. Because I don't think I got one too many eggs again. Oh my god, I got too many eggs. Bloody hell. So, because I want to use the maintenance loan I get solely for rent and food. So the money I make could be used on other things. Although with the accommodation I'm wanting, I think I may have to just take about 10 quid a week out that out my savings just to obviously buy some food. Because bare minimum, what I want from the maintenance loan is to cover the accommodation alone. So if I have to use every penny of my maintenance loan on accommodation, I'm somewhat okay with. Any money left over for food is a positive. If I can live off that, that's perfect. If I went to Sunderland, like I was thinking of doing, I could easily live off it, especially if I got a scholarship like I'm trying to do. But I don't think that's going to happen. Not at Birmingham. But that's what the plan is. I'm not going to get any eggs. So I've got 2. So one's got so much in, the other's got a lot less in. Like, it's not a lot either way. Like, I'm not living off either of them. Like, I can barely... How do I word this? No, I can barely... You know what? I don't know what I was going to act to us. I forgot. Either way, I don't have a lot to be buying cameras for 700 quid, lights for 300. I don't have that sort of money. I don't have an income. That's why I'm somewhat desperate. Not desperate, no I am. For a job. Is to be able to have a more constant, reliable income However, when it comes to September, I'm gonna have a bit of an issue because I've got volleyball starting again, so I'm gonna have training. Competitions start in October and run through till March, so that's 1 day every other weekend. I've got a comp. I think if it's right, there might be a 2-week break between some. I don't know what days I'm at college, nor do I know the times I'll be there. Plus, it's a little journey away. It's about an hour and a half bus ride, but hopefully a good friend of mine should be giving me lifts. So there's that. Plus, there's just stuff like night out I want to go on with people, because I've not seen my cousin for ages, and I want to go out with him again. Him, my brother, myself had a great time on my birthday. Honestly, never forgetting it. Okay, 315. But yeah, I'm prioritizing uni and then saving, or the savings for uni, and then the savings for the big stuff, and then stuff I buy. It's like, dude, you don't realize it, but you spend so much on, like, when you go to a shop and you just buy like a drink or a snack. No, I went the wrong way. Like, when you realize how much you spend on stuff like that, it hurts. Because, like, I get a drink before I go volleyball. £1. Well, it's usually just like £1.60 something now for like a bottle of Coke or something. £1.60 on the way there. It's like afterwards, I drank that. Water fountain's also broken at where the sports centre I play. Big massive sports centre, broken water fountain. Go to the bar and ask for water. I don't have the social courage to do that. This is easy. This is behind the camera. If I had to do this in front of a crowd, Also, you don't have to be here. They have to put up with me. I don't like being that nuisance to him. But then it's like, I've just finished. I'm kind of nibblish. Get some sweets or something. That's another like £1.20 gone. So that's just £2.80 you spent. Do that 3 times a week. It's nearly £9. Like, that doesn't seem a lot. Do that over a month. What, 9, 18, 27, 36? That's 36 quid you spent at just Tesco's. And that's not a shop. That's just on snacks. It hurts me to the core to realise I used to do that after school. Just, yeah, I'm nibblish. I'll go buy some biscuits or something. I'll go buy a drink. Yeah, also lunch. I didn't spend the entire £4 yesterday on lunch. I'll spend an extra £1 today. Oh, well, it's £4.40. That 40p's fine. It stacks up and it hurts. It hurts so much. I don't like being an adult. Take me back to when ignorancy was key. Let me be a child again, God. Just allow me to... No, there's no difference from when I was a child to now. Besides drinking. But I don't rely on drinking. When was the last time I had a drink? I think the last time I had a drink might be... family barbecues last time I got tipsy. Last time I had a drink is probably when I tried... Because Aldi does these, like, strawberry fruit, like, pop. Similar to... Not quite similar to Fanta, but it's like it's just a carbonated sweet drink. So I think the last time I had a drink is when I put some gin in that drink to see what it was like. It was alright. I mean, it was just like any drink with gin in. Also, I don't drink a lot of gin. I mainly drink JD or rum. So whiskey or rum. Or as my dad would say, is it a bourbon? I don't know. Anyway, JD is usually my go-to drink. Apple JD and cherry Coke slaps so hard. Luke, thank you for introducing me to that. I love you, cuz. A bit insane. Spice rum and coke. That's nice. Tonic water and bells. It's actually like drinkable. Honestly, I'd much rather drink tonic water and bells than wine, beer, ale, lager, whatever. I don't even touch them. You ask me to pass a can? No. But wine? Like, that's more durable because I just hold the very top. I don't look. I know it's condensation. Condensation is just water, but it's the idea it's on the can of it. No, I'm good. God, I'm too autistic for this. Also, I just no. I grew up around them. Bad correlation to them as well. Like, I remember being young, and whenever it was around Christmas, and we have some family friends or someone come over, I used to be so exhilarated to take the cans out the big box, try and squeeze my teeny weeny hand, pick the can up, and put it in the fridge or the freezer and stack them. Oh my god, I used to stack them so well, and I tried so hard to try and get as many in as straight as possible. And okay, hi, hello. Well, YouTube's back. Is Twitch back? Reload. Okay, hi. So what happened there is I tried to tab onto Meld and accidentally closed it. And if I got a shiny on the crappy little TikTok stream I have open, I would have been fuming. Anyway, as I was saying, I used to take them out and I used to organize them really well. But now I realize what they were. I can't stand the smell, and it's just no, I'm good. Question: do I do the egg mystery after I hatch the egg, or just do it when I get the chance? Because I want to solve what happened to those 100 eggs. Because 100 eggs is a lot to have gone missing. Also, hang on, let me just quickly do this. Um, Wrong one. This is the first right down, you know. I'm just changing the thumbnail of the stream on okay, that's a question. Where do screenshots get saved on Meld? View. Does it get saved to the actual screenshot? Pictures. Screenshots. Oh, that's just snipping tools. Camera roll. Ah! Terrifying what I just saw. Just saw someone I did not want to see. Oh no, there it is. You're kidding, right? Mel takes screenshots. What format is it in? Is it if it's a PNG? I'm gonna be fuming. There's no reason for a screenshot to be PNG. Properties. Why are you PNG? There is no reason for a screenshot to be PNG. Meld, come here. Come here. Wait, come down. Newsflash for you. If it's a screenshot, nothing will be transparent. So there's no reason to be PNG. Hear me out. Just listen. There's many different formats. One of the most famous ones, especially for pictures. It's called JPEG. So much better. You wanna know why? It might not have transparent things on, but you wanna know why? The file sizes are so much fucking smaller. He said it. I said it. Imagine using PNGs for screenshots. Oh, you said that. Meld, you have let me down. Going back to OBS, you let me down. No, I'm not. My streams run so much better on Meld. That's why I'm sticking with Meld. It's just simply because of how much better my streams run. But Meld, please, unless there's a setting for it, please switch screenshots to JPEG files. I can never think of, unless if you've got no the background is empty. You've only got one thing on. Like the scene's empty. You only got one thing on, and it's just your webcam, and you're making a mask or something. You take a screenshot. And it's only that, and the rest is transparent, that's fine. But if it's not like that, and it's generally the back still black and not transparent, get rid of PNGs. Thank you, love you. My God, pain in the arse. I've been going on so many tangents recently, loud like that. Am I... No... Game scene. Okay, I quickly just need to... Premium webcam. Fit. Now I can just go game scene. Chit chat. No, it's still shrinking. Okay, Meld's still got a few issues to work out. I don't mind if there was a... I'm going to have to join the Discord and be like, issues. I've got some. I've got many. It's just so much going on. Why are you framing? Oh no, you're not framing. You're just on 0.25 speed. Yeah, you idiot. I'm gonna allow it because Meld still is Meld's, I believe, somewhat new. I say somewhat new. It's been around since I've known about it since December, maybe. Calm down. I can take a breather. I thought she had her arms crossed. Do. Okay, I'm gonna have to get in touch with Meld and report this stuff because it's just no. Because I'm not having to. I don't want to fix my webcam every single time I open it, because it means that not only is it just the ones that you see, it's the ones that you don't see because of the transitions. Because the reason why you saw it shrink, it's because it was fitting, it was transforming into the next in the other scenes webcam, which is off screen, yes, but the only reason why it's off screen is to get that transition. But because it's small, it also shrinks down. It doesn't look very clean. I want like a nice scrolling thing. I need to sort out. Okay. 325. Come on. Be it. What did I say the odds were? 400? No, 500. Was it 512? Actually, I'll just look it up on my phone so I don't have to get rid of any chats. Oh my god, we've just seen the web shooters. Oh my god, they're actually clunky big web shooters. On the new Spider-Man suit. I actually really like this suit. I really like the spider. It's the real on my alt account. That's crazy. What was I looking up? Shiny odds. That was not 5 eggs, was it? It was 5 eggs. What am I on? Oh no, it is 5 eggs. Opera. Oh my god, I don't even... Oh no, I've dropped off. Let me just quickly get 5 eggs. That's one. What are the odds using the Masuda method and a shiny charm to hatch a shiny Pokemon? 1 in 512. So I'm 200 off. I'm so glad I'm not encountering. Literally any Pokemon I don't have to encounter and I can just hatch, I'm doing it. Because not only is encountering just so much harder, and you have to go through a lot more because there's no Masuda method. Depending on what the Pokemon is, there's certain odds. Because like Bulbasaur has a 5% chance in Let's Go of spawning in the Viridian Forest. Those are not good odds. Especially when you have to try and catch chain it. Not good odds. So much rather be hatching eggs. Okay, there we go. Oh. It's been a while and I've been out on my own. I didn't put them in my inventory. Or my party. Okay, now I just need to get 10 eggs again going. It's been a while and I've been out on my own. Wee, but you can't see that coming. When do I have to leave again? If it's... I've got about another hour. Just saying, if some like brat kids were doing this, I would so just put my foot in the train. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. I'll clip a wheel. That's what I don't understand. Like, it's like, if anyone does, no, I can't be saying this on TikTok. That's condoning violence. I'm not going to say it on TikTok. If anyone does anything on a cyclist, like a cyclist does anything, like steal your phone or anything, like I'm not saying it's easy to catch up to them, but if you do, all you have to do to catch up to them is just clip the back wheel, and the back wheel doesn't have steering, so the back wheel goes. Poof. Hi TikTok, I won't condone any sort of violence or anything. Just vengeance and justice. I'm Batman. I'm gonna shut up. Can't even say stuff like that on Twitch and YouTube. I've seen so much worse on YouTube, let's be honest. I've seen clips like that on YouTube. A lot of body cam stuff as well. Dude, the moment you start watching body cam footage, oof. I just get this sense of like, if it's really shitty cops or really aggro people, oh my god. Like, whenever I see a video of like cops just being arseholes or something, like when beat someone or something, I just want to see them have that justice back. 326. Like, if a cop hits someone, like if a cop hits me whilst I'm being arrested and I'm complying and everything, not only will I want them to lose their job, I just want one free hit. If they beat me to absolute purple pulp, I just want one free hit. That's all I want. And them to lose their job, all I want. If they tase me, I want to taser them. It's fair. It's justice. It's balance. Like, that's very dark, but it's just like I like payback. I want what happens to me unjustifiably. Is that a word? And what happened to it? Year 10 science, we had a cover. He got so annoyed at us. He was like, "No one can speak. You get spook. You get your name on the board." And it's like a warning thing. Yeah, you get your name on board. It's warning. Tick behavior point. If you get 2 ticks, you're on call in detention. I didn't speak. I actually turned around from my table to face another counter to do my work. Someone talks. Puts my name on the board. Here's a crazy thing. The other person who talked, good friend of mine, owned up to it. They said, it wasn't them, it's me. He was like, no, it wasn't. Okay. Mother? They just admitted that they talked and you're blaming me. I never opened my mouth. I went to them at the end of the lesson. I was like, why did you put my name on the board? When they talked, he was like, just because. I'm like, how about I don't like things being unjusticed. Unjustice? Unjustified? What's the word? Anyway, such bullcrap. That's what it was. Also, did I hatch an egg? I don't know if I hatched an egg or not. Anyway, this is 328. Sorry, I'm going on very many tangents. That's a stream though, isn't it? Come on, Shiny. No! God, this is so many. Come on. Come on. Question. If I just click clear. No, so replace. Can I clip the horizontal? File preferences. For advanced audio, virtual camera, smart guides, transitions, user interface, hotkeys. Flipping output. Okay. Flip virtual camera. Okay. So now if I do get a shiny, it's going to be captured on the vertical canvas I've got. That's what I've got it up on. Also, if it was to stream on vertical. So, TikTok, if I can please use a virtual camera. I'll still use your thing, although you really don't like people using others because you don't even allow them to access stream keys without having 1,000 followers, which is such bullcrap, by the way. Just allow people to access their own stream keys. They are streaming. They need to have access to their stream keys. But I can't even use a virtual camera. I didn't want that. So I can't even go on OBS or Meld, click virtual camera, and use that as a camera source. It won't even allow me to do that just yet. I still have to stream another day for like half an hour or something. I hate when things just don't make sense as well. Like that just, in my head, that doesn't make sense other than just, oh yeah, you have to use our platform to stream. Imagine if Twitch or YouTube made you have to stream on their website using their thing. It's also just very limited. Like I can't. I don't like having more irrelevant things opened. Like, if I could just all have it in one thing. I don't like having my... When I'm streaming, I don't like things having... cluttered. I don't like having things cluttered. That is the word I'm looking for. Did I get 5 eggs? I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, I thought I did one without. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know how much of this... Well, it's not going to be on the VOD. It might be on the YouTube VOD, actually. Because I've been... Obviously, I've had Good Kid on, because I love Good Kid, DMCA-free music, and it's actual good music I listen to anyway. I listen to the gym. I listen going to school, or used to. I listen to it during the house. I literally put the instrumentals on editing. Such a flow state I got into. That playlist ended. And when the playlist ends... YouTube... Child. Not YouTube. Spotify just then starts playing recommended music similar to that artist. So I was like 2 songs away from playing James Marriott and Baby No Money, which I do love them. I do. I love their music. I enjoy their music. I listen to their music. But my account won't. Twitch and YouTube won't. So TikTok might. So,
What was I going on about before that?
Injustice. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was talking about streaming. I don't like things being cluttered. Like, sure, if I'm editing, I don't mind having, like, although it is all-in-one stuff, but I don't mind having the keyframes, the nodes if I'm in the Fusion page, the media page, the effects page, the timeline, the preview, the second preview. I don't mind having all that because it's all like organized and stuff. I can change the size of stuff. But I don't like the fact I have to have literally the TikTok open, which is, by the way, a massive application on my computer. Like the size of it, the window, to have their chat open, and I can't even see the preview of my meld, which is the most important one. My YouTube and meld's the important thing. I'm only streaming on TikTok to get this thing, so I can then use the thing to use on meld. If I didn't have to do that, I would just be using meld. Also, TikTok can reach more places, and if you come across a reel, it would say I'm live, and people may click on reaching out. But I just wish it was just all in one thing. I don't like having to have multiple things open. Like, I've been playing Among Us recently with the people that I've been playing. I played the Gentleman's Dispute tournament, the newest videos and the latest clips. We use proxy chat because it's fun and it makes it harder for the imposters. A little too hard, could I just say? Although I still big brain some of it. Clips. I'll make clips out of it. I won't make a video. I might make a video. We'll see. We use proxy chat and a better crew link. So that's just simply making the because like there's a little overlay you have that shows who's talking and the little side with everyone's colors and profile pictures. So let's just have that like into the game. It's an overlay, so I've got to add a new extension or new source into Meld to show that. Meaning my source thinks it's clocked. Meld is also still if I'm correct. Meld is still yet to make a folders layers source. So I can't organize it. So I've got to scroll through all my applications and sources. Also, because of the way the transition, the move transition works, I've got to then have a duplicate of the overlays, and I basically got duplicates of every overlay to have them scroll and use. You betrayed me, and you're a failure to society. To have that move on my meld, I'm currently looking at my meld now, and I can see everything. I don't like things cluttered up. I wish it was just a folder I could just put, hey, this is a game scene folder, boom, and I can just drag everything in that folder up there, so when it comes to transitions, I'll move down or move up, whatever. It doesn't do that. It doesn't have a folder system yet. I'm no coder. The best thing I've coded was Pong, and that's just because I followed a 2-hour video to do it. Do I remember how to do it? Very rare. Not very rarely. Very. Basically, I remember a few lines of code. I don't know what they do, nor can I actually remember. I remember print hello world. But other than that, no, I don't remember anything else. Also, I think this is 133 or 335. So that's just real good, which is just, I'm so appreciative. Be a shiny, man. I want to start a shiny for Score Bunny. Score Bunny's sick. But it just means that it's just, I can't have overlays. Also, TikToks, whenever I add a source or something, or a scene, it just takes very long to actually, like, add the source. I get very whelmed with stuff. It's overwhelmed, you're underwhelmed. Why is anyone ever just whelmed? Dude, Young Justice, can I just say? Season 1, peak. The intro for Season 1, I miss it. Dude, hearing that intro in Season 3 when Nightwing had the fever and whatnot. Dude, I nearly cried. That intro is... That's a masterpiece. Nothing's topping it. The show's other intros... Why did you get rid of the intro? The intro was one of the best parts. Just a... Dude! Seeing Robin... Oh! I just can't. I miss it. I just panicked. I thought I closed them out again. Be okay that way. That way. But I want to do a Robin or Nightwing. Look, my main characters I want to cosplay right now is a Nightwing or Robin. More specifically, the Young Justice Robin, because it's just sick. I like the cape. I like how the cape comes here and the gloves, and it's cool. Robin, Wally West, Flash. More with the Kid Flash than Wally Flash, or a Vax. They're like one of my top cosplays right now. Guy cosplays, should I say? Because I feel like Vaxes, I can do with EDF foam. Is it called? I can do that with foam. I just need the money to do it. It's just, see, that's why I would use the money that's not going into savings to do. Call back. There's just so much I want to do. And it's just the know-how on how to do it. Technically, I could just scum the entire vaccine and generally just do the armor plates, and because obviously he has a feather coat. Okay, I should probably specify. I want to do the I want to do the armor vestiges armor, not so season 2/3 Vax, not season 1 Vax. Also, talk about Vax. You know what I need more from the show? That little, you know, in season 1, episode 2, when there's a ball and the event on, and he's got his hair tied up. He's got a little quiff right there. I'm shaking. That tiny little cute bit of hair. Drives me crazy. Am I gay? I'm bisexual. But I need more of that. Also, I post 40 minutes of him and Percy. I just put repost too many edits on TikTok. They make me happy, okay? Leave me alone. I repost things that make me happy or are funny. Same thing, just slightly different. Or informative. Or someone getting what they deserve. Charlie Cook. What? Who's that? Grookey. I'm so afraid that I'll actually miss the shiny. That I'll be doing this at like over 1,000. See, I don't think I feel like streaming this is better for me to doing it, because it actually makes me dedicated to this, and if I ever get distracted, I can get distracted by stream, which is still entertaining, and I talk a lot and I get my thoughts out there. I also get to tell stories and stuff that if anyone ever listens to, I don't know. But it's nice just to talk, even if it is to no one. 340. Would it be 345? That's a good number. Because, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Everything. Pokemon. I'm gonna have to clear a box again. I keep seeing stuff moving on my. Oh, it's up. Okay. Well done. I just click back. I'm too used to using the D-pad to select things. No, stop. Oh, eggs ready. Eggs are ready. Also, I'm starting to realize more and more I'm such a night person. Not because I don't get up in the day or I don't like the day. I love a nice sunny day. Okay, I like taking walks if it's a clear and cold day that I can have a jumper or jacket on. But if it's warm, I can just have a short, like a short top on, and I'm listening to some good music. The good music really has to match the vibe of the day. But I really like dark, well lit places. Like Blade Runner's a good example. Like that neon effect, I'd love to do that. It's why, I know, a lot of people say they want to go to Japan because it's Japan. I want to go to Japan. I also want to go. I want to go to Japan for the night stuff. That sounds a little strange. Japan cities at night. The pictures I've seen and the videos I've seen. That's the type of place I'd like to go. But the countryside of that place, that's my day vibe. Or New Zealand. New Zealand be sick. Okay, Alan. Because that's all you are. Because that's... I'm going to use my other keyboard. Because that's what you were. Montreal. But I'm a very night person. I like taking walks at night because especially summer nights. Oh no, summer nights when it's because obviously it's summer, so it's still kind of warm from the day, but it's cold enough to again have that jumper on where it's nice. It's just so pleasing. I enjoy wearing layers because it adds my figure. Because I mean, to know about it, but anyway, I enjoy that. Yeah. Oh. It's the first right time.
Face right down, face right down. Also, just things because, like, I don't know what it is about night. I think it's just also just because of my ruined sleep schedule. Like, I can't fall asleep till about 2 anymore. Like, it has to be like 2. Like, I would go to bed 12 o'clock some nights. That used to be like my knockout time. Like, no matter what, I could literally be wide awake, like, able to do a 5k run. The moment I jump in bed after 12, that 5k run, gone. Made for good content. It's fine. But now it's just like, oh, I'll get in bed, I'll watch some stuff, I'll try to fall asleep. Like, my literal go-to hack at trying to sleep, I've put in a movie or video that I've watched enough times that I don't have to look at it. Like, I can basically, like, run it through my head if I wanted to. Doesn't work anymore till it's 2 o'clock. I mean, like, yesterday was a little different. I got carried away editing. Because I was planning to stream last night at like 8 or 9. But it got 8 o'clock and it's like, but I'm so close to finishing the main video. I'll just finish the main video. It got to 9 o'clock and it's like, all I have to do is the subtitles. So I did that. So then it went on and on and on. So then it got to about 10:30. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to stream now. It's late. I might as well just keep editing this. I edited it. Finished it. I lied down and I uploaded it. Finished watching Jacksepticeye Schedule 1 video because I've still yet to finish that. Finished that video. And it's like, it's 12. I'm not editing. Or I'm not streaming. So I was like, I make some TikToks. I make some YouTube shorts. I make some Instagram reels. So that's what I did. Idiot. You're an idiot. So that's what I did. And guess what time I finished those? That editing. I made 2 reels and 2 TikToks. I uploaded them. I edited them and I uploaded them and everything. I think I got in bed at 2. Instagram was being a pain in my ass about uploading one of them to Instagram because for some reason there was just no audio. 20 to 3. I put my phone down, I think. That's what I've done to myself. Because the moment it gets to about 9, 10 o'clock, that's when I thrive. That's when my brain goes ping. It might not help because of volleyball being that late as well. Because I had a Thursday session. Thursday sessions are usually 8 till 10. Because there's 2 sessions on Thursdays. There's one 6 till 8, then 8 till 10. The 6 till 8 got cancelled because the 8 till 10 couldn't be ran. So the 8 till 10 got moved to 6 till 8, and the 6 till 8 got cancelled. I couldn't play. I weren't ready. I weren't in the mindset for it. So that's probably why, another reason why I'm such a late person is because of other life things. Because like early in the morning, or like throughout the day in the morning, I've got to do school, I've got to do work, I've got to do things I don't want to do. However, gets to 6, 7, 8 o'clock. 5 o'clock, food. 6, chill. 7, try and do something. 8, 9, 10. I can do what I want. I'm in the mindset. I've had that 3-4 hour break. I can do what I want. I thrive in the time I want to do things. Was an honest man, you said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. So
That's why I feel like my sleep is why he's gonna be such. I'm gonna be so. It's a reason why I'm so scared of moving out. Is because like, in those early few weeks and months, depending on what my roommates are like, ain't no one waking me up. I ain't waking anyone up. So like, oh cool, I've got to be up at 9 for a lecture. Till about 11. Ain't no one coming and knocking at 8 o'clock being like, Dan, you've got a lecture. Come on, let's go. We've got to go. I'm just going to be like, you know? I ain't doing that. Unless like, you know, we actually bond well and quick. Quickest person I ever got with. James, shout out to you. My guy. Came into the chat a few times. NCS is the thing that used to go on in Britain where kids who just finished their GCSEs could go off to either focus on the environment, business, or life, or I think. Me and James, I was gonna get put in I was the only guy who went from the people from my school. So I was the only guy who went, and they didn't allow guys and girls to mix, because, you know. So I'm there like, I'm antisocial as fuck. I usually get hated on a lot just because of who I am. Just instantly. So I'm like, great. So I saw there was some kids who was on the same coach as me. So I was like, oh, can I join that then? And the person who organizes this, okay, you guys go into that? And they were like, oh, but. So they were like, sorry. I was like, okay, cool. So I got put in the tent with James, J, Jack, Josh, Owen, Ethan. Banging people. I'm glad I didn't get put in that other tent because those guys are banging. I talked to some of those guys more than I talked to people who live just across the city. We try to organise things with each other. It's just the fact we live hundreds of miles away from each other. That's the only issue. And money. But me and James, we were doing an event and one of the uni students who volunteered to help out, they were like, you should be, how long have you two been best friends for? I'm assuming since young. And we sort of just looked to each other like, 2 days. Quickest person I ever like just got on with. And I think it's because they bought a bunch of stuff and one of them was a frisbee. And me and James, we got really good at the frisbee. Like, big massive field, we could throw it to each other from basically top to bottom. We also got a rugby ball. Someone brought a rugby ball. And we used to punt that. I brought my volleyball, but ain't no one technical enough to volleyball without coaching. And I weren't a coach back then, like I am now. Be a shiny, for the love of God. I've got an hour left. I don't even have an hour left. I've got 4 or 5 minutes left because I've got to go get ready as well. Do I make a smoothie? I don't know if I want to make a smoothie or not. Do I make a smoothie before volleyball? No. I'm not in the mood. I don't want it. I'll take an apple. Also, if you ever leave the house and you're hungry, fruit are the best things. Unless you live in the central area of a city. If you live on like outskirts, fruits are the best thing to do. I always look for, well, grapes are easy enough. Strawberries, apples. Strawberries, obviously you take the leaves off, chuck them in a bush. Apples, yeet it into the forest. Let's just go biodegrade. I don't know if I've just rattled myself out for littering, but, you know, my mentality is it's fruit, it'll break down, it's fine. Good for the soil. So I always, if I'm ever hungry when I leave... Oh my god, what's happened there? It's just something sucked them up. That's what I usually have on my way out. If I'm hungry when I leave the house. Also, I could just have whole. Not quite whole, but something that doesn't have any rubbish involved with. Like, oh my god, malt loaf's nice. Malt loaf and Nutella. But I won't like have crisps or anything or like a chocolate bar. No. Also, I'm going to volleyball. Why would I have something like that? To me that day. Because then you've got to go look for a bin. Also, I know quite a few bus stops have bins near them, but I feel like every bus stop should have a bin near them. Like every single, because what I'm trying to think bus stops. There's a few near me that I think there's out of the 4. How many bus stops do I get off and on a regular basis? 1, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, I guess every bus stop's a little excessive. Also, I didn't 350. Excessive. But it's just a pain to carry wrappers of stuff with you, you know. Oh, I've got. Ooh, I just realised something. I've got kebab for tea tonight. Yippee! Come on. Come on. What? We're on 350? So we have done 200. We've done 100 eggs by the end of this stream. Hopefully, if I can get these done. I'll be able to get 10 eggs done in the 30 minutes. I might be able to stream a little. I could just chuck everything in a bag now and then just leave. Ah, but it's Sunday, so it's Sunday services for buses. So I'm going to have to walk. I'll still leave at the same time. I just get there later. I just won't get that 10 minutes early or 15. I'll just get that 5 minutes or on time. Come on. Be shiny. No! I can't believe people... I find it interesting. I'm going back to the volleyball thing because I was just talking about volleyball and getting there. I find it interesting people complaining that my team is playing the game. Like, I know it's recce and it's recreational. However, I'm not the greatest setter. And I'm a middle... Pin came out. I'm a middle blocker. I enjoy blocking and I enjoy hitting. Quicks. Let me do that. You have an issue running middle? Block it. If you have an issue with Ruben setting me? Receive it. Ain't that hard, it ain't that deep. You know? Only difference is from that and the outside. Why can't you be? It's about from about my room, from this wall to that wall, distance from the middle and outside. And just as middle, I got the entire court to hit. I don't have to hit line. I can do anything. I can do further than line. But besides having to hit line, I can go further and go behind. But just honestly, mold. Get good, scrub. I don't know if I added that. We'll see. No, I didn't. So it's just like, if you have an issue, evolve, adapt, get better. Oh, what was the rock song? It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Ain't no one put in the work. Ain't no one put in the hours to block me. Do I just keep going till they're full? I'm gonna keep going until they're all full, besides the one line of eggs. I mean, it's not my fault that... It is my fault that we are that good. Okay, stay humble, Dan. Knock it down a peg. How about you? Oh, get... Can I say that on Twitch? I don't know. I'm not going to. Da, 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 da. It's just I enjoy middles, and but I also this is my concern playing for volleyball now. Is that oh my god, I just nearly ran into that. I spent this season playing middle and back court. I enjoy playing middle. I enjoy having those quick sets to A or B, and I want to learn CDs and slides. Did I say I enjoy blocking? I think I did. However, I enjoy masochism. That's the word. I enjoy blocking because I enjoy not blocking, receiving because I enjoy having that moment of watching the ball split, then go and receiving. Ah, Alan, Alan's in chat. Hi, Alan. So I enjoy that. So I'm having issue when I don't do that because I'm gonna have to get switched off with the lib. And I enjoy the chase of a ball. Dodgy receive, top of the block, it goes flying. Oh, I can get that. Boom, off, chasing, dive and try and get it. It is It is you, French person. Yes, it is. Alan, did you enjoy those little clips and shorts of you? Well, one shot of you, then another one with you in it. Did these eggs hatch? No, they haven't. I don't know why, but I'm really proud of that no roots one. 356. I think it's because it's just funny because of the clips. You just don't say anything in yours. Yours is just canon. Yeah, it is fun if you don't make the entire build and personality canons in it. No, to us, it did make some funny clips. Like when I just get completely stuck in the corner. I just realised my earphones. Oh, the game's only in demo, so when the full game comes out, I'm assuming there's going to be more stuff. So we can play it again. I mean, we can play the demo again. Also, there's still so much footage that I didn't use. I didn't use that third bunch of rounds. Because I feel like that was a good place to end it. But I feel like, spoilers for if I do edit it, Rock's final point being the golden ticket was just peak movie writing, like absolute cinema. Oh no, the build was fine, I guess. It's just, I'm going to... Oh, I'm sorry, man. Maybe you're doing okay. Slow dance. 360. No scope! But yeah, now let's talk about... You interrupt me whilst I was talking about volleyball. You've probably saved this whole thing. Don't... Yeah, okay. It's like I talk about volleyball a lot. It's not like it's my personality or anything. God's sake, just be a shiny. I don't have time or room in my boxes. Stupid little green monkey. No, it's like, to be honest, I've probably gone over it a few times now. But I was just... I go to some friendly game sessions. That is basically just 2 hour sessions, hour and a half, half an hour warm up, hour and a half games. And people have been complaining that me and my team, which are the juniors, because we're all friends, we all get put together because that's what we like, and we work well together. Other people are complaining that we run middles, which is attack, which is my position. They're complaining that we're too good, we're too strong. So people are complaining that that's happening. And honestly, skill issue. Block me, receive me. What are you gonna do? But next season, or season after, or the next of my volleyball career, for the rest of my volleyball career, I'm not going to be able to play the way they're complaining because they have skill issue. Yeah, they're not good enough. Yeah, there's really big latency in YouTube streams. I don't know if I can change it on Meld. You can do it on OBS, but I don't know about Meld. But oh wow, I can get another egg already. But my position doesn't usually play backcourt. But I enjoy playing backcourt. I enjoy receiving. Pause. However, I don't mind playing 4 of the 5 positions. I don't mind playing middle, opposite, no, not opposite, sorry, middle, outside, setter, lib. I just don't want to play opposite. I don't like the ball having to come past me to hit. I mean, even when I come at it at an angle, it's still got to come past this arm, which I don't like. Also, don't like how the setter's probably about that far from me. Like, from how I approach. I mean, like, that's just a bit of a skill issue on my part. I can do it, just not as well as the others, because I'm more comfortable and more relaxed on the others. But I'm not good enough on just my receiving to play lib. Too many people play outside. No one where I live plays middle. I can't think of anyone who's other than myself who's willing to play middle. Also, I enjoy blocking and I'm a good blocker. I can make the distance to block. My only current issue is closing the gap between the blockers, but that's just simply of who my teammates have been. Not saying I'm not blaming them. It's a me thing. Because they're either very small or not physically built strongest, so I can't go bashing into them to close that gap because I'm either pushing them out the way or breaking a limb. Trust me, I broke a limb playing the game. It's not fun. The recovery time's not fun. So I've got to either decide if I want to try and join the main populace. That's the word, I think. Main society of people and want to play outside. So I can then play front court and back court, but then I'm not blocking as much. Or if I try and get good at receiving, to then play lib, but then I'm not blocking or hitting at all. Or if I just completely forget about receiving and just focus on hitting and blocking. And setting just gets most touches of the ball, which I don't mind about. Plus, I feel like with some proper training, I could get some decent things. It's just a bit of an issue. Oppo just doesn't now. Oppo doesn't receive in serves. They hide in the corner, and I just don't like where they hit from. And again, I'm a right-handed hitter, so he's got to come past the left of me to hit. Again, I can do it, just not brilliantly. That's why I want to learn slides, though, as a middle. Because it's still those opposite things, but I'm coming at it in a way that my left's out the way to hit, but... Not saying anything bad about the team or anything, we just couldn't get our receives consistent enough to the setter Well, you can't do anything, so you will have to make a choice. Yeah. Unless the get in a situation where there's just no lib on the team. So I have to play. Oh no, I'm running out. No lib on the team, so I can play backcourt again. But I don't think that's happening. It was unfortunate that my team was in that position. Okay, I need to go into Pokemon Home again. I need to release those mons. But I want to do everything. I'm a jack of all trades. But I feel I don't want to. I don't like regressing. Is that the word? I feel like I've just said it. On skills, because I'm afraid that I'm going to go and train the next season as a middle, and I'm not going to receive a lot. So then, when it comes to me trying out for uni teams or even next city teams, when I move, I won't be able to receive as well as I could now because I just spent the last season not doing it. I hate the fact that there's only 32 boxes. Couldn't tell you when. So I've got to make a decision on what I want to do. Because the issue is with this team, no one wanted to play middle, which was a real issue. No one just sucked it up. I mean, when I got chose to play middle because I could block. That's the reason that's what my coach wanted. He wanted a middle who can block over a middle who can hit. So that's what he did. That's why he chose me. And he chose a few others. He chose someone who was he 6'8"? Love imagining a guy just catching a bunch of monkeys and throwing. No, I'm not catching them. I'm breeding them. The other guy was 6'8", so you know. He was a pretty clear, obvious middle blocker because middle blockers are usually the tallest guys on the team. I didn't release you two. No, I'm bringing balance to nature. These nearly went extinct. I'm releasing them into a habitat where they can be studied and learned. So then the third guy, I think he was chosen because he could hit meter balls better than the rest, better than me and the 6'8" guy. Also, we just needed a third middle to cover when the other guy wasn't there. Also, he could serve. That's 100. Cool. The other guy, not the 6'8" guy. 6'8" guy tried, and he did get good. When I last saw him, he got decent, but he couldn't serve throughout the season. So come on. So I was 6 foot, not 6 foot, 5'8", I believe, when I first started playing middle. I've only grown 3 inches in the 2 seasons I've played. God, that's not. Hey, look at that. Grokey's. because I'm only 5'11" now. My dad really believes I'm 6 foot. He thinks I'm gonna get there, or I am there. And like every time I try telling them I'm 5'11", I'm 180. I'm 5'11". So I'm not the tallest middle. I'm not an ideal middle in air quotes. Okay, I say only 5'11". Volleyball has ruined my scaling of height. I hear someone, I can meet someone and be like, "How tall are you?" He'd be like, 6'4". I'm like, short ass, grow up. Honestly, get taller. Put some high heels on. Be a real man. Get some high. Because volleyball's just ruined my scaling of height. Because there are players, mainly middle blockers, 6'11", 6'10", 6. The shortest player on I believe the Japanese team is 6'3". The city I play for, the men's team, there was a point in time where their shortest player was 6'4". Volleyball has ruined my scale of height. Because, like, it's the average 5'8". So I was the average when I was 16. But now I'm 5'11". But I say only 5'11" because of volleyball. Because in volleyball, 5'11", it's not tall. You know, if anything was the bare minimum in volleyball, 5'9", don't feel short. Fair enough. But they're not taller than that. But anyway, I got put middle because I could block. I didn't whinge, I didn't complain. I was nervous because I never played middle. I was never taught middle. And the rotations, oh my god, they were a panic. But the moment you learn rotations, it's fine. There's literally no reason to panic about rotations the moment you learn them. They may seem complicated, but if someone explains it well enough, they're simple. But I just sucked it up and played. I've now played 2 seasons as a middle. At the start, last season, so the season when I first started playing middle, I didn't hate the fact I was playing middle. I hated the fact I weren't being set. The reason why I weren't being set was fair enough, because we had a decent, I say decent, he was quite a good player. He played for the national team for under 19s. It was good, don't get me wrong. So I feel like I hated it because I weren't being set, but I weren't being set because I couldn't hit, but I wouldn't get better hitting if I weren't getting set. But during the summer camp / the postseason and summer camp postseason, summer camp, preseason of this one, we focused quite a bit on middles and we got quite good. Then throughout the season, something just clicked with me and my setter, and we were just like, let's go. So something clicks and it was good, and I actually started enjoying it because I was being used, and I was like, don't get me wrong, I was still blocking last season, but I was also blocking this season, so that was fine. My season, oh my god, my serving this season went down went down a hill. It went down Everest. So that wasn't the greatest. However, the rest was alright. I still did well. But because the fact that I was the only middle, no one else just sucked it up and played the season as middle. Like, I don't think people understand how much middles I didn't, but okay. Me playing middle has taught me to be so locked in on the ball, if that makes sense. Like, other than the setter, the middle is probably the position which has to be one of the most locked in and like be paying attention, because if you mess up the read of the set, no, I don't mind having to play a position. It's just, oh no. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to play middle. I'm not saying I don't want to play outside. It's just, I'm going to miss certain aspects, and I don't want, because I'm not doing those certain aspects, I don't want to get worse because of it. Like, I don't want to, again, play middle and not receive all season to then be really bad at receiving. That's what I don't want to happen. But no one, because I'm middle and I have to pay attention to where the ball is going and where the setter is, and where the setter is going to set the ball and where the player is approaching. I have to read all that within the span of 2 seconds. So I'm locked in, whilst the opposite player and the outsides usually only have that one man to mark. So they can just watch them and pay attention to them. And if the ball gets set to them, cool. If the ball gets set elsewhere, they can just come off and cover. But I've got to go block it. I've got to go get there, block it, and then also approach and do what anyway. So I've learned how to read players and people and pay attention to the game much more. Because volleyball is, not only is it a long endurance game, especially as a middle, because middles ideally should be jumping every single set. Even if they get set or not, I'm jumping with every ball that comes. So not only is my endurance better than probably others on the team, my mental endurance is better because I could just pay attention and be locked in for much longer. So it's just one of those things. No. It's one of those things which you ain't going to learn anything if you never play. There is a few people I can think of which would have got so much more playtime and so much better mechanically, not even in the positions, just simply mechanically, if they just simply, funny number, yeah, just better mechanically if they just simply put up with playing that position. Okay. So I feel like a lot of the team is being let down because I'm not specific people, but just most of the team won't just accept that someone is going to have to play middle, and they are going to have to train and practice and play as that position. And I feel like because of that, or that may be a reason why the old Div 3 team is no longer being ran by the juniors side. It's also because Volleyball England has now made it so if you are in Div 3 you can be relegated. Because so many clubs are now signing up to the National League. And some aren't performing very well. Because that is just taking up too much. So now it's being ran differently and it's in a different league, I believe. And a lot of those players who thought they were going to get time this season won't. They'll get time in the under 18s, but there's only 4 under 18 Grand Prix. And then there's the last 16s and last 8s and last 4s, which they think they're going to get to. I hope they do, because obviously I want them to win. They're my friends and they're my team, and I want them to win. Do I think that happening if no one's just going to suck up and play positions? No. It didn't happen this season. It didn't happen last season when we had positions. There's only so much you can do without certain positions. Because imagine if a football team just turned around and said, half their team said, I don't want to play centre, is it CDM? Centre defence middle, or middle defence, whatever. Just take defence. Say no one wants to play defence. That's 3 or 4, depending on what format, formation that's what you're in. Imagine if just the entire team of 11 just went, I don't want to play defence. I want to play striker. I want to play centre field. Imagine if just the defenders did that. Oh yeah, there's central, but it's like central. Oh. Central defense midfielder. But imagine if a football team just did that. They just had the season of people just not sucking up playing defender. You know? Or a winger. Say they were all right-footed. And no one wanted to play left wing. You know, then it's just the team won't thrive as well as compared to those who have. Those who have and train a left winger, right winger, striker, midfielders, defenders, goalies. It won't work. Oh yeah, we'll alternate who's there, but no one's going to actually improve that well. You know, spend 1 hour on 5 different things and get mediocre, or spend 10 hours on one thing and get good. Put the hours in, get the reward. Also, stick with the football analogy. Say that left wing, someone right-footed then plays left winger. They've now learned a new technique of either learning to play with their left foot and putting it in the box with their left foot, or they've now learned, is it called a Rabona when they use the outside of their foot to get it in? No, there might be others who can do that on the team, but they are now the best because they put the hours in, they've put the time in to practice that technique and get it constant. No one else on the team can now do that, but they can. Yes, it may cement their position, but it might also lead it up to other positions at the same time. But they are now technically better at something that others aren't. So when, say, someone comes in to take that left wing because they are left-footed and they can cross it into the box, cool, sound. They're now out of the way, but they can now play another position. They can now play striker. Because they can either take it with the inside of their foot or the top of that foot and get it in, or they can go the other way. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. Also, I'm going to do these last 2 and then I'm going to go.
Because I have been live for... How long have I been live for?
Nearly 3 hours.
And I've still yet to get a shiny. It's unfortunate. But they need a middle if they want to do well. You can't go into the mental. Sports a lot. Okay, I guess I can do 5 more. I can do 5 more. I mean, like,
I guess when I went to play volleyball, I have no idea what I expected. But you can't expect to do well if no one's willing to sacrifice. I got really whelmed and like pumped up, not pumped up, but yeah, it's a team sport, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't be paying attention. See, I don't understand how, like, I can see football, I can not quite understand, but with volleyball, you can only touch the ball once. It's obviously a team sport. There's nothing else you could do otherwise. But, like, someone keeps saying, oh yeah, they're going to get one of their friends who's really tall in to play middle next season. What if they're not good enough to make the team? What if there's someone who's 6 inches smaller, who's better, who can make a good opposite or lib? But because we need... But they can't play that position because no one else is willing to play the missing position. There's only so much you can do. Because imagine if this season I just turned around and said I'm not playing middle. What would we have done? What would they have done? It's not me who's... I mean, it's them missing out this season. Because no one's trained middle for this season. That's another thing, though. It's like, oh yeah, it was all good having me middle this season. But no one's middle for next season. No one's trained to hit those attacks. No one's trained to hit those sets or read the blocks or get the blocks. No one's ready or prepared for that. Only me. Nice. You betrayed me. But only because I spent 2 seasons playing it. And I spent 2 seasons training it. No one else has. No one else will. Yeah, they might put up with it. You shouldn't put up with it. Well, you shouldn't put up with it. What I'm saying is, you shouldn't just do it and be like, fine, I'll do it. Oh, put effort in, and you'll get good. Put effort in, and you'll enjoy it. Because, you know, when I got really nervous about serving, I put very little to no effort in serving. I tried, but I put no effort in. To the moment I started to put effort in, I started to get better. I started to see a reward in it. I started to serve again. Just be a shiny. I've got this last egg and then I've got to go. I've got that last... I've put that effort and time in to do it and become it. And I got better, and I'm now learning to do the more advanced things again. I've never expected to join one of these streams here about sports, especially football. It was a football analogy. It was volleyball. I was talking about volleyball. Also, hi James. I was talking about volleyball. But yeah, I did mention football. It's because I was talking about how no one's willing to play a position that no one wants to play. Although if someone did play it, they'll be good. But now no one's... Last season they had me, and I think they took the fact they had me a little bit for granted, because now no one is there at all in that position. Which will really let down the team and the club. Damn, sick room. I know, right? I got way too many Funko Pops. Actually, no, I don't have enough. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna end the TikTok stream. Bye, TikTok. That's what you get when you have a bunch of teenagers. That is true. There's no such thing as too many pops. It's what you get when you have teenagers. They get moody and upset. I was there. I tried to have at least somewhat of a mental attitude. And it somewhat was better this season. But that's probably only because I also did more this season compared to last. But it's just the fact that no one thought about it in the long run. The fact that last season no one was training my position. Oh no, let me rephrase. No one who was staying was being taught and trained to my position because no one was willing to. The only two people who was a somewhat beginner who has now left to go uni because he's my age, and then obviously myself. And I'm staying, just not with that team. I'm playing for the other men's team. But they are now out of a middle entirely. They don't even have a somewhat good middle who can make some improvement or anything. No, it's just entirely gone. So they are having to try and coach, train, teach, mold that relationship. That's another thing. Another thing is the middle setter relationship. Since me and my setter, we've been like, the moment we thought, hey, this can actually work. So we got really close and we did really well. We can give each other feedback. No worries. They're now going to have to. I'm even going to have to do this with the new setters. The 2 or 3 setters the other team has. I'm now going to have to do it. So they're going to have to do that with new people who are learning, or someone who has not been learned this and has been focusing on other things. Either way, I just don't think it's going well. It is currently 5-2. I've got to go. Thank you everyone who has been here, who came along at some point. If you're still here, thank you. Depending on what platform on, do the whole Shinny Dex, follow, subscribe, whatever. And I may be alive again later, shiny hunted, no surprise.